Would you wear clothes that is too tight for you? What happens when we keep on growing? Do we still wear those clothes? Well, when we're talking about plants, that could actually kind of happen because they get root bound. And being that we grow a lot of plants inside of pots, oh, it is a horrible thing that can happen to them. Now, if we take a look at this plant right over here, this is what we call a mother-in-law's tongue. Ouch. Plant. The reason why they call it a mother-in-law's tongue is because it has sharp ends on it. This thing is just nasty growing, and of course that's a very hard plant to kill, but still, in a container like that, it looks horrible. Now, we look at this Boston fern right over here. It is just screaming for help with all of these dead branches and how root bound it is. I mean, look how root bound this is. It is so bad that we have the plant growing out of the bottom of the container over here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to revitalize this plant, and we're going to see how we can make this grow. Why buy a new one when we can just revitalize the next one? So you're going to have to make sure that you get a pot of some sort, and it doesn't matter whether it's a plastic, fiberglass, clay pot. I think I'm going to use this one right here. But we got to get this out of the container. So what I did already is that I took and I kind of cut the container up. In fact, we have to, looks like we didn't cut it all the way. This was so hard to cut, it was ridiculous. So I'm actually using a saw to cut it off. So we're going to pull this thing out, and we're going to admire the roots. Look at this. Is this nasty looking or what? So how do we even begin to start? Well, we're going to make this saw our friend. Normally I would say try to pull it out, but this is all root here. We're going to have to cut this out by sections. And by cutting it out in sections, we're not going to be damaging this thing at all. We're going to be helping it beyond belief. Well, looks like we have the Titanic coming over here. Okay, so we're going to cut this thing up, and we're going to cut it up in sections. So we'll probably get several different plants out of this. Now, let's see if we can do this. Pull it out. All right, so that's good. Not going to do any. All right, you want to know something? We have a little bit that's right here. This can actually be planted again. Look at this. We're going to take all these off. This is beautiful. We can actually plant that. In fact, let's do this. Let's just get another little tiny piece. Not too sure if I could find one in the amount of time that we have. Oh, here's another one. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take just this little bit. We have roots here, plenty of roots. These are going to take off just fine. We're going to take a container. We got a giant hole in the bottom of that container. We're going to put that piece of pottery there, fill this up, and then smash it down a bit. Put these inside, backfill this, water it, and watch it grow. It's pretty much just that simple. So if anybody wants to talk to me on what else to do with this, there's a lot of work here. Give me a call, 1-800-405-NICK, and I'll be in the garden for you.
You can find this segment on our website, kcalnews.com. Just click on the Seen on TV tab. We'll be right back.